Hey guys, welcome back to Log Cabin Firewood. So my name is Jack, and today I'm gonna be busting up some more of this white oak with the eastonmade MS324. Let's do it! So what is going on, everybody? I hope you all have been doing fantastic. I hope your lives are awesome. I hope you had an awesome 4th of July. I hope everything is just going as good as possible. And if it's not, things are gonna get better. I promise you. Just keep pushing forward, keep doing what you gotta do, and all the good things will happen to you that are gonna happen anyway. But we have some of this white oak over here. I'm gonna try and get to this today, but this stuff over here, I've got to get this cleaned up. On the last video, I was pulling from this pile a few pieces that weren't 400 pounds still. I have hit these a couple times with the little inverted splitter a few times, but I still need to hit it a couple more times because this one here is probably 300 or 400 pounds. This white oak is no joke, guys. It's super, super dense, super, super heavy, but it's no match for this eastonmade MS324. And I talk about it all the time, but we got this one hooked up with the baumalight dipper buddy on a mini skid steer plate. I could have got this with a full-size plate too because these are all interchangeable. I do have a skid steer mount that is this is just connected by 4 bolts, so I could take this off and then I could, you know, put it on a tractor or put it on a skid steer. Super versatile little piece of equipment. So one day if I get a mini skid, I'm gonna get the mini skid with a full-size skid steer mount. I don't think I'm gonna get it with the mini. So in that case, I can just swap those plates out and then put it on my tractor or my mini skid. We'll see. I'm still a couple years out, unless somebody wants to let me borrow one or try one. Who knows? As mentioned in the last video, again, this is a bunch of ash that little man just kind of made me a nice mess with. But we're gonna go ahead and get in the machine. I just stacked that, it was 2 face cords. In that last video, I said that this load right here was 2.5 face cords. It was not, it was 2 face cords. But I'm soaking wet. I unloaded my trailer into pouring down rain because I got to get my trailer over to Brad's because I'm getting all of his cookies and whatever mess he doesn't want to process. So I'm just trying to get myself set up to the next time I come over here. This stuff's ready. I can just get some loader buckets, take it over to my eastonmade, and I can just hand bomb it all into my trailer because it's not worth getting the conveyor set up. After I get this white oak, that's ash. But after I get this white oak done, I'm probably gonna go through and sort through this ash because this is all good bundle wood, the stuff, some of the bigger stuff. This stuff here, it's all gonna become Jeff wood that's gonna go into that monster pile over there. And then, yeah, I just got to keep processing little by little, not get too overwhelmed, because just looking at this, here's cookies, there's a pile of cherry and white oak, and here's white oak, there's just a mess, and then white oak, and then pine. After I get a majority of this cleaned up, we're going to tackle that pine again, because I need to get it split up for the wintertime campers or the fall campers, and we'll get that over into the little bin. And yeah, that's about it. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling, and maybe I'll talk in the cab, maybe I won't, maybe I'll just play some jams, and yeah. What do you guys like? Do you guys like when I fast forward stuff up and you know, put jams to it, or do you just want to see like real time? Because I edit a lot of stuff out in my videos. I come over here oftentimes and I'm here for 2 hours, and I give you like 9 to 12 minute video, sometimes a 20-minute video. What works best for you? What do you want out of Jack? Let me know in the comments. Oh, it's nice and cold in here and I am soaking wet. But let's see if we can't get a couple of these out and get them busted up so it's easier to handle next time. So recently somebody told me it's nice that I'm getting some seat time in one of these. You know, ironically, This is what I run all day at work. See, that don't work. That one don't work. Gotta go a little bit higher. Oh, that's a big knot. But yeah, ironically, man, this one don't like it at all. I do run equipment. That's like my job. I am an equipment operator. I am not the best at anything by any means, but this is how I make my living, is playing with equipment. Man, come on. I think I'm going to bring you over a little bit like that. Oh yeah, now I can see. That doesn't work. That works though, kind of. That's really all this machine is for. It's just getting some pieces together to where we can handle them or manage them a little bit better. The stuff that I just split with the axis earlier today, some of those pieces could have been busted down a few more times, but it was okay. It was manageable. Like this one here, this one's manageable, but it's still heavy. Like that right there, guys, that is still a very big piece of wood. But now that it's busted into two pieces, that makes it a lot easier for me to handle and not break my back. Because I went swimming the other day and I actually tweaked my back swimming. Well, it's probably because I was trying to do like dumb stuff off the diving board. But, you know, me trying to act like I'm not 40 years old. Well, I guess I'm 42. I want to bust this one down one more time if I can. Bust my hydraulic lines off this thing now. There we go. Can I get it this time? Now that it's a smaller piece? Oh yeah. See, that's a lot better. Now I can handle that piece. And then like I said in the last video where I was running this, John from Frickin' Jeep was instructing all of us to not try and do it like while the piece is in the air, because it won't split it all the way. It'll just kind of make a mess. So it's nice. It's nice to have community support and have the elders out here teaching us young bucks how they would do it, or you know, the ways that are easier for them. And he was saying, you know, bring your stuff over to a pile to where it'll sit and then split it, which is working great, because now I can come off of this and back up a little bit and hit it again. Beautiful. It's working out really nice the way John has, you know, told us how to do this. Now the neighbor, I did have all this stuff set up already, but the neighbor kind of cleared out the spot that I'm sitting in where the machine is right now. I'm going to put another bin here. We were talking the other day, and we're worried that that bin that I set up in the background isn't going to get enough sunlight, and his wood's going to be wet. And he said, son, we're already ahead of the game by you splitting some of this wood for me, because you know I split wood and burn it right away. And a lot of people do that in the world. Like, a lot of people are not worried about 25% moisture. I am. I want you to burn the best possible wood that I can give you. At least anything that's coming out of, you know, anything I'm putting in my firewood stand or whatever. So that's why I try to go the extra step and make sure things are the way they need to be. This is still a big old piece. And this white oak is super stringy, man. Didn't work. There we go. That's really all I need. I can handle those pieces. Are they still big? Are they still heavy? Yeah, this white oak is no joke, guys. I wish the air conditioning in my machine at work worked like this. They got me running a 2015 Wacker Newson excavator, and the air conditioning works sometimes, and then it just completely shuts off. And it is not fun. Some of these days have been over 100 degrees, and it feels like it's just not working at all. But, you know, I'm glad that I'm in a machine, and I'm glad that I'm not in a loader. I was in a big rubber tire loader for the past 3 years, and now I'm in a roller and I'm in an excavator. I'm in a gang where we're running around doing access roads and making room for our undercutter to come through, and giving them locations to where they can cast. Their spoils is what we call it, and spoils is just the aftermath of what is underneath the track bed. And the undercutter will come through and remove the old track bed. It undercuts the track, essentially. I mean, it is what it sounds like. But yeah, the undercutter, it needs an area to cast the material when it undercuts. It goes into a bunch of like hopper trains, I guess you would call them. Where is... There we go. I'm getting fogged up in here. I had to turn on some wipers. But yeah, the undercutter itself, it undercuts the track bed, and then it casts the spoils along the right-of-way of the railroad, And now this isn't common practice amongst every railroad, but at least with us, we're trying to make better roads and make better drainage. That's what we're using, or that's what we're doing with it. Oftentimes, like Norfolk Southern will go through and all of the stuff that they undercut, it gets transported out. Like they'll have dump trucks somewhere on site, and those dump trucks will take that stuff somewhere else. And we're just trying to save money, I guess. It gives us all something to do too. Provides a lot of jobs for us. But I said this in the last video, and one of the biggest things that I love about this machine is exactly what I'm doing right now. Earlier this morning, it was 90 some degrees with the heat index, and it was just horrible. For every bottle of water I drank, I just sweated out instantly. And then I went and stacked that white oak up in the rain just because it was hot and I was miserable. So now I'm soaked sitting here. Come on. There we go. I think that's it. There's what, 2 more pieces over here? And we can move to the other side. I might even go get the dump trailer and split another load today. I don't know. I might do that tomorrow. Big old knot in it. Well, there we go. There's one pile done. And like I said, I'll get the tractor down here and do like I did last video and just load up the bucket and take it over to the axis and then just hand bomb everything into the dump trailer. Well, there we go. I guess I didn't have the camera set up in a really good spot, but this is probably a little over a face cord of white oak that is now in manageable pieces thanks to the MS 324. we're gonna go through and get this stuff over here busted up. And this is just in preparation for me to come over here and have a splitting day on the axis. Hopefully I'm trying to get over here more this week. Guys, it's been so freaking hot. Like I don't know how these other people on YouTube are out doing this. The week of Brad's thing, the fellowship, it was 115 degrees Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, not at all. I'm not doing it. I'm not risking my health and my life to come out here and play with firewood. And you know, I'm not going to continue pumping out 3 videos a week if I don't feel like making content. When the weather gets cooler and I have more to do and I can dedicate more time to this, I'll get back to my 3 videos a week. But right now, you're gonna be lucky if I get 1. YouTube don't pay me a bunch of money. $100 a month is not worth this camera in my hand. Do I enjoy it? Yes, 100%, but that's on average what I get, it's $100 a month. So let that be evident when you follow creators. Your views, your likes, your shares, your comments all mean a lot to us, and it helps YouTube push our stuff. So we can potentially make a few more beans. It's not what it's about, but it is nice. This would be nice to, I don't know. I don't think I'd ever make a living on YouTube. I'm not cool enough, and I don't talk about enough cool stuff. We got this white oak done. I showed you that already. And then we just got all this busted up. I tell you guys, I've said this 3 or 4 times already. This machine is the bee's knees. It is so awesome that these rounds that were, you know, on their side, 3-foot round, I think this tree was what, 37 or 38 inches? It's nice that now they're all in pieces that I could pick up. Are they still heavy? Heck yeah, they're gonna be heavy. But that's what that thing over there is for, the axis. We'll take this heavy wood and make it light wood. It's still gonna be heavy though, it's freaking white oak. Stuff's so dense. I'm excited. That is all I've got for you guys today. Take care of each other, and I mean that. Take care of yourself. Take care of your neighbor. Take care of the guy up the street. And don't expect one dang thing in return. Just do it. You'll feel better. Take care of each other. I'll catch you guys on the next one.